honest with me.
You like these broy meathead idiots.
Oh, look, they're fighting.
You like that?
Hey.
I can be tough like your boys.
Like
oh, that's what you like, huh?
Oh, damn, what's going on?
Oh, that's cool. My bad.
A new rom-com arrives in theaters, and you're looking at it there. It is Bros. It is a revolutionary rom-com, though, as it's being called, because it is the first gay rom-com produced and distributed by a major American studio. Stars Billy Eichner, Canadian Luke McFarlane, and Eli has seen it and is here a little bit early because, of course, Friday we'll be talking about other things. So great to have you with your movie review on a Thursday morning. Eli, what's the story?
Well, we start with Billy Eichner. You know him from his hilarious Billy on the Street videos. Here he's playing Bobby. Bobby is a podcaster, incredibly successful, lots of fans. He's written children's books, and he also spends a lot of time sitting on the board of a LGBTQ museum in New York City. Now, a lot of his friends are very happy in their relationships, and some are even settling down, but he says that he's happy with his single status. Let's take a look.
So what's happening? Didn't you guys have an announcement?
This is a little unexpected, but we are in a throuple situation.
You're in a throuple? Let me tell you what's progressive now. Being alone.
I love my life. I love my freedom. I love my independence.
That's kind of sad.
That I don't want to be in a throuple. I don't even want to be in a couple.
All right, that's what he says. But then in comes Aaron. Aaron is this lovable doofus played by Luke McFarlane, who you mentioned. He works in probate law, and yeah, he looks like a bit of a meathead, someone that Bobby would naturally scorn, but, well, take a look.
You met a guy?
I don't think I'm his type. He's like gay Tom Brady.
What are you into? One of these ripped idiots with no opinions?
No, I'd like someone who's physically very frail and won't stop talking.
So there you go. Now, they both say that they don't want a serious relationship. They both say they're not dating. We're not dating. We're just, seeing each other. But slowly, as it does, it gets serious. And turns out that doofus might be a little deeper than Bobby first thought. And in true rom-com fashion, something comes in between them. They fall apart. The walls go back up. And the question is, Heather, will Bobby and Aaron find a way to overcome what drew them apart?
I'm going to guess on the answer to that question, but keep us in suspense. I mean, there's a lot of attention being paid to this film, obviously, because of the groundbreaking nature, Eli. As I mentioned, the first gay rom-com from a major studio. But once you get beyond that, is it good?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it makes the formula work on its own terms. I think there are universal elements, and I think at the same time it is specific and singular and really speaks to love in the gay community. I remember talking to Billy Eichner on the red carpet at the Toronto International Film Festival, and him and his cast were celebrating the joy of having an all-queer cast and a queer crew and how that translated into support in the film. But at the same time, there are elements in this movie that don't just brush over gay love with a rainbow. They explore the unique facets of the queer community. There are, jokes from Bobby about the dating scene, what it feels like. He talks about the emptiness, the awkwardness after, a casual meeting with someone on Grindr. Now, I will say some of the jokes, particularly around the LGBTQ board members, are pretty broad, kind of easy targets. There's a smugness that does creep into the film occasionally, almost bragging that they're casting gay actors and making fun at some previous cliched attempts at inclusion, whether it's gay cowboy movies or Hallmark romances. But there's one funny moment I had to play for you where they're trying to brainstorm how to raise money for the museum. Take a look.
Creation of a queer wedding.
I like that.
Okay, that I don't hate.
Tamara, that is so sweet. I love that. And people can come and register for wedding gifts here.
You're gonna write that.
Oh my God, and no! That is old-fashioned heteronormative nonsense. We need to get people to rethink history through a queer prism, not comfort them with another gay wedding, all right? It's a museum, it's not Schitt's Creek.
Oh, I like Schitt's Creek.
I love Schitt's Creek.
That show has layers.
Everyone loves Schitt's Creek. Great, okay.
That's who you remind me of, Eugene Levy.
So lots of love for Eugene and Schitt's Creek there. Now, the thing is, when I talked to Billy Eichner, he said ultimately what he wants us, everyone, to laugh. He wants this movie to be fun and for us to escape. And I think there really is a universal element to this film about how we connect in 2022 and what happens when you're looking for love, but at the same time trying to shield yourself, and how you put yourself out there, even when it's something as simple as just texting emojis to each other. Take a look at one of the first interactions between Bobby and Aaron.
We can do whatever, and we can do it whenever. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that definitely works.
Great. Whatever, whenever.
Cool. Whatever, whenever. GIF of Michael Scott dancing.
That's good. Office GIF? This person isn't gay. Heart. Oh, no. Unheart. Thumbs up.
Peace.
Peace. Later. Can't you heart my later?
So in the end, it's a rom-com with a rom-com strengths and weaknesses. Arbitrary fights that lead to a breakup, overuse of montages, and yes, a person running across the city for love. But beneath the easy targets is a surprisingly sincere story about two men truly afraid to be emotionally intimate with each other. So yes, it revels in the rom-com cliches, but it's also adapting the formula to tell its own truth. 3.5 stars out of 5.
Oh, that's a big Eli stamp of approval, 3.5. Thank you, Eli, as always. Bros in theaters now.